Hello and welcome to our first ever Vibe House Party. So today we're going to be doing challenges, we're going to be having fun, we're going to be doing birthday celebrations. It's just going to be a great night. So this is Josh, I am Ellie, and Josh is going to explain what is going to happen.
So for anyone who's tuned in to one of our events before knows we love a good challenge. And we've got 4 leaders this night, representing different areas of the Isle of Wight. And we're going to share who they are in a bit. And they're going to be avoiding a horrible, horrible fate at the end of the night. But tonight we have some prizes we can win. And we're going to share with you how you can win them.
Okay, so hopefully in the post you will have received a word search. Now, throughout the night, me and Josh are going to be throwing in a couple of the words which are on the word search. And hopefully you will hear us say it, you will find it in the word search, and there will be one bold letter in that word. And at the bottom, you can then write down the bold letters and rearrange them to make a different word. Now this might sound complicated to start off with, but just remember there is one thing. You need to hear us say a word, which is on the word search, and then you need to find it in your word search and find the bold letter. So that's all you've got to do. Just make sure that you're listening out, make sure that you have your word searches, and make sure, if you hear us say this word, then you circle it and you note it down at the bottom. Now, the first person who comes up with the last word, with the final word, it has 6 letters, just so you know. The person who comes up with the final word will be able to win a prize. Now we have amazing prizes from Sweet Charlie's, which is a new shop that's coming to Newport. And they have got these amazing chocolate bouquets. Can you see that? It's just chocolate and sweets. That one's sweet. Amazing. So you're going to have opportunities. So if at any point you hear us say one of the words, make sure that you note it down so that you can come up with the main word at the end, and then you'll be able to win one of those prizes. The first person to put it in the chat will win the word search. Cool. So we're now going to go and meet our team leaders from the different parts of the island. So hopefully they will pop up and we will introduce you to them. Amazing. Hello, everyone. So, everyone, these are our team leaders, and we're going to introduce you to them. Now, you need to, hopefully you all know whether you're from north, south, east, or west of the island. I'm hoping. Oh, Chris, amazing tattoos. So, I'm going to introduce you all. So, the first person we're going to introduce is Nick. So, Nick, if you just unmute yourself. Now Nick is a proper islander, born and raised on the island, so much so that he calls a caterpillar a mallishag. Wild. Nick, hi.
Hello guys, how are we?
We're good, how are you?
I'm all the better for seeing you.
Nice. So as you can see, Nick is Team Green. He is representing the central and the north. So if you're from Newport, Cowes, we want you to be cheering on Nick in the chat. And hopefully, he will do some good stuff tonight and your team will represent. Nick, are you feeling nervous?
Nervous for what? My team's going to smash it.
Team's going to smash it. That's fair enough then. That's fine. Good. I think Nick is looking suitably green. So we're going to start off by giving Central and North 50 extra points because you're looking suitably green. So well done. You started. 10 out of 10.
So the second person we're going to introduce is Jack. Jack is representing the South tonight. How are you, Jack?
Hey guys, I'm doing really, really well, thank you.
So the first time I met Jack, the first time I met Jack, we were wrapping him up so we could break into his boss's house. What an introduction that was. And how are you feeling about tonight, Jack?
Yeah, I'm looking forward. Going to do my best to win. That's all we can do.
Obviously. And Jack is looking amazingly yellow, isn't he?
Yeah, we're loving the minions in the background as well. Like,
I think that's 100 points to the South.
At least.
Like, you are looking just so yellow. And for anyone who doesn't know, Jack's face is actually also painted yellow. It's not just the lighting, so he has gone all out. So very worthy of the 100 points. So next we have Faye representing the West White. Hi Faye.
Hey, hello. Hi everyone.
Hello. How are you feeling, Faye?
Yeah, I'm feeling good, thanks. I'm feeling ready for this evening.
Nice. So a fact that we have found out about Faye is when she was younger, she kept a woodlouse as a pet and accidentally swallowed it. Is this true?
Not entirely true. It is true that I accidentally once swallowed a woodlouse, but it wasn't my pet. I just found it in the bag.
Okay,
Yeah, right.
okay. I mean, it did sound a bit like poppycock, so we were like, that's bizarre, but fair. Okay, fair enough. Well, Faye, how are you feeling? Are you confident about tonight?
Yeah, I'm feeling confident. Like the West White guys, they're strong. So yeah, I'm feeling good.
Represent, fair enough. Cool. Here's our final person.
And our final person has to be the one and only Chris, representing the East. And our fun fact for Chris is it was his birthday this week. Woo! Big up Chris for his birthday. He's old enough to remember the dinosaurs.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
We're sorry, Chris. How are you feeling about tonight?
I'm feeling pretty good. I don't know if you've revealed what the consequences for whoever gets nominated as the loser tonight, but I'm not feeling great about that, but I am feeling confident in my adopted Eastern nation. I do actually live in Knighton, but I've in Becca's absence, I've stepped into the breach for the Ride of Raiding crew. Shout out to the Ride Massive. And I think we're going to do great tonight. I've seen some of the pre-records and they've done their best, and so I think we're going to smash it.
Amazing. Yeah.
And also I've got a permanent tattoo, blue for the win. Is this the right way round or back to front?
Blue for the win. Fair enough. Well, blue for the win. Fair enough. I reckon that's blue for the win. 40 points. Fair.
40 points? You gave Nick more than me.
Blue for the win. 40 points. Okay.
My wall.
Blue for the win, 40 points.
Oh, this is tough as to come. I see what's happening here now. I see what's happening.
So the East have already got 40 points. Well done, Chris. So yeah, as these guys have suggested, hopefully you young people have put in your videos, your pre-recorded videos if you've been asked to get involved in the challenges throughout the night. And so these will be popping up on the screen. So represent in the chat your team. Represent whether you're Team South, Team North, Central, Team West, or Team East, and get involved. Get involved and enjoy the evening vibe with us. And we will be seeing these team leaders. Yes, we will be seeing these team leaders a little bit later. But for now, we're going to get rid of them, and we're going to do a little quiz. Bye, guys. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Okay. So the first thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a quiz for everyone in the chat. Now this quiz has absolutely nothing to do with the teams. We just thought it'd be great to get you involved in something and starting something with a little bit of competition, a little bit of snazziness, you know. So we are going to do a quiz. Now the quiz is a true or false quiz, and they're lockdown headlines. So you need to decide whether this lockdown headline is true or whether it's false. So hopefully that's all you've got to do. So in the chat, as soon as we say something, put in whether you think it's true or false. Okie dokie? So the first question, the first lockdown headline is, monkey steals COVID samples from government hospital after attacking a lab technician. Golly, that was a long headline. So I'm going to read that again. Monkey steals COVID samples from government hospital after attacking a lab technician. Do you think that is true or false? What are we saying? Oh, it's a mix. It's a mix.
Bit of both.
I think we've had a few more falses. Oh, the falses are starting to come through.
Just ahead, I think.
All right, most of you think this is false. You do not think that a monkey got into a government lab, which is fair. I can see why you'd think that. It's actually, I'm going to reveal it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's actually a true statement. Monkey did indeed steal COVID samples from a government lab. So there you go. Josh, what's next?
So our second one is a man gets a huge tattoo of Boris Johnson's face across his stomach. Do we think that is true or false? Share with us now.
A tattoo of Boris Johnson's face. Golly, that is a lot.
False, true.
That is a lot.
Again, it's looking a bit mixed.
It is.
Some true,
Some of you are not
false.
believing in the set. Do you think we'd lie to you? That's the thing.
Yeah.
Or do
I-
you trust us?
I don't think there's much trust. It's still looking very 50-50 to me. Like, I'm going to reveal in a few seconds. So if you haven't answered yet, let's see how we do.
Okay. 5, 4,
3, 2,
1.
1. It is true. A man did get a tattoo of Boris Johnson's face
It is
on his
horrifying.
stomach. It is
Oh.
not something you want to see. I'm not sure why you were paid to have it done,
No.
but this guy did do it.
So our next one is owner finds pet rat organising a Zoom call. Now, do you think that a pet rat is clever enough to go on a computer and organise a Zoom call? What do we think about that? Pet rat. I wonder if
True.
anyone here has a pet rat. That'd be interesting. Would
And
you have
has
a pet
there-
rat?
I would not.
You would not have a pet rat. Okay.
I would not have a pet rat.
What are we thinking? We're thinking false. A lot of false here.
Definitely false.
Okay, right, I'm going to reveal it is in fact false. A rat did not that we know of. I mean, I'm hoping it's out there in the world, but as far as we know, there is not a pet rat that has organised a Zoom call. What's the next one?
So the next one is, ooh, there we go. Woman fined after walking husband on lead and telling police he was a dog.
So in lockdown, did someone go crazy enough to put their husband on a leash and walk them down a street and claim them to be a dog? Wow.
What a mad
I mean, we've all
story.
done crazy things in lockdown. I don't think that crazy.
Yeah,
Some things have had happen in lockdown. We've got quite a few truths on this one.
yeah. People
Truth.
seem to be favouring this one a bit.
You all
more.
think that people are crazy enough to walk their husband on a leash. Fair enough.
Oh, lots of true.
Yeah, I think most of you are saying true, and one person saying I would do that.
Oh,
So,
okay. Fair. You do you. Right.
Live your
Is
best
it true or
life.
false?
So this story was true.
Wow.
So a man
Whoa.
was walked by his wife like a dog down the street.
Wow. And she was fined for it. So whether you think that's fair or not, there you go. So our next one is a man eats 18 pies and 6 mashed potatoes in 43 minutes. 43 minutes for 18 pies and 7 mashed potatoes. Now I have to be honest, we don't know how big the pies are. I'm not sure how big the pies were, but even so, 18 pies and 7 mashed potatoes, sorry. That's quite a lot, isn't it? I feel like I couldn't do that.
I couldn't.
No.
No.
Tell us
Too
how many pies and mashed potatoes could you eat in 43 minutes?
We might have to do
True, I'd
like
do the
that
same.
at the next vibe.
And the next vibe challenge, how many pies? It's just going to be us for 43 minutes eating pies and mashed potatoes. Amazing. Most people are saying true. It takes me that to eat one. Fair. Yeah, no, Josh eats quite slowly as well. Probably take that long.
I think it'd take me a week.
So, it is in fact true. Yes, this person did indeed sit down, eat 18 pies and 7 mashed potatoes in one sitting. Amazing. What's our next question?
So our
Josh?
next one is a family went bankrupt because during Eat Out to help out, they ate every single day at a different restaurant.
Wow. Did a family go bankrupt in the scheme, the Eat Out to Help Out scheme? I know quite a lot of people used it quite a lot, but did they use it so much they went bankrupt?
I mean, I used it and it was great.
But-
Cheap food.
Amazing. Cheap
I don't
food.
think
You
I
could have
could do
bought
it.
your 18 pies and your 7 mashed potatoes. Amazing. What are people
Almost
saying?
true. Almost
True.
true.
Almost everyone is saying true.
Lots of true.
A couple of falses. Falses. But I think most people are still going for true. And it is, in fact, we can reveal, false. Again, as far as we know, no one has gone bankrupt for eating out to help out. Amazing. So our next question is, a schoolboy tricks a teacher for weeks after changing his Zoom name to Reconnecting. Now, I know that a few of you guys have been putting Reconnecting as your name, but do you think you can trick a teacher for weeks on end? I'm not sure. All of you have come up with pretty snazzy names.
True, little trues.
Trues, yeah. Fair. Lots of trues. I mean, put in the comments what you have put as your names. Have any of you had any quite interesting names? Because I know some of you have been naming yourselves after like stars and celebrities and whatnot. So has that been happening? But most people have said true, and it is in fact true. So well done to everyone who said true. Josh, our final question.
Our final one, and it says, woman told she should be sentenced to life in prison for washing chocolate off Kit Kat. I mean,
why would you wash a chocolate off a Kit Kat? You just have a biscuit.
It's the best bit. Like,
I mean, if you just want a wafer, no one will buy a wafer.
Has anyone ever had one of those Kit Kats where it's just all chocolate? It's delightful.
No, is that a thing?
It is. It's rare, but it does happen sometimes.
Amazing. Okay, we've got some false, some truths. This one's quite split. Please arrest them. Okay, so yeah. Nice. Okay, I think no one would do that anyway. But would they? Well, we can in fact reveal that this one is true. So someone did in fact wash off the chocolate in lockdown of a Kit Kat, and maybe they wanted wafers and they could only do online shopping and they got delivered Kit Kats instead and they just weren't having it. Who knows? So that's the end of our quiz time. Well done for everyone getting it who got it right. We also have had some questions about our background, as in what is it? Now if Josh moves out the way, we'll show you. It says Vibe. Woo! It's made out of Minecraft. And this background was indeed made by Karis Peters, who is part of the Southwest, just South team. And so we're going to give the South an extra 100 points because of this amazing background that's been created. Awesome. Okay, so now we are going to move on to our video. What is our first challenge?
So our first challenge, last time we did Vibe, we scared the life out of Andy. So this time we thought it'd be fun to get some of the young people to scare some of the people they know. So I hope you enjoy. We got some jump scare videos and we would love you to tell us which one you think is the best.
Go for it. Amazing. That was the West with Noah and Seth. That was pretty cool, wasn't it? Okay, let's watch our next one.
Going all right, Bum? You're doing all right. I found another square puzzle that's quite good here. I'll show you in a bit. You couldn't grab me a jump on something.
Mally representing the South. So if that's your area, then write that in the chat, support him. Amazing. That was Evie for the East. Okay, oh yeah, and we don't have one for Central and North because they didn't send it in. So if you are rooting for Evie in the East, put that in the chat. If you're supporting Mally in the South, put that in the chat. And if you are supporting Seth and Noah for the West, put that in the chat. We want to see who you think should win the points for that round. Oh, East. Fair. Any more thoughts?
I think we got some for Mally.
Oh yeah, Mally. Mally was incredible.
It was
There was
very good.
a great
jump scare.
scream. Now, scream is a good test of a jump scare. So that was good, I think. So, oh, lots for South. Oh, okay. So
I've got a feeling South might have won this one.
Now, South always come out strong in the support. So we're going to give 500 points to Mally, 250 points for the West with Noah and Seth, 100 points for the East. Well done, Evie. And unfortunately, we're going to have to give minus 50 points for the North because there just wasn't a video. No representation, minus points. So there you go. So our next video is a balloon video. Now what they had to do in this video was blow it up as big as they could and as fast as they could. So let's see the representatives for balloon challenge.
It's so impressive. I think I've got it. I'm nervous, I'm sat here and he's blowing up. I'm sat here like approximately a quarter of a mile away. My goodness.
Wow, okay. So fastest wins, and there was some incredibleness there. I didn't actually see what order they went in, but I think East went first. So Emily, you get 500 points for your team. Then we have Reggie winning 250 points for the North. Then we have Jamie winning 100 points for the West. And unfortunately, Noah, 0 points for the South. But you did amazing, and we love the representation. So remember to keep cheering your team on in the chat, but we are going to move to something else now quickly, which isn't team related, Josh.
So, as many of you know, me and Ellie are together. We are an item, as you would call it. And we as a team thought it would be fun to sit us down and see how well we know each other.
It was spiffing.
It was
great.
Amazing. So we got this video to share with you, which is a little bit fun and a little bit silly and a lot of messy.
Yeah.
So we hope you enjoy it. Here you go.
Hi everybody, welcome to the Socially Distanced Couples Challenge. Thanks to those of you that submitted questions that we could ask these two. We've used some of those and some that we've come up with ourselves. And so this game is very simple. We've got Ellie, who's our Gunville area worker, and we've got Josh, who's our St Paul student. Many of you guys actually probably haven't met him yet, because the whole time he's been on team, we've been in the pandemic, in lockdown. But he did actually come on the Capitalist Weekend Away just before lockdown last year, so many of you might have met him at least once. These two are actually a couple. Find out how well they know each other by playing a very simple couples challenge. So we're going to ask them some questions and they have to decide whether that statement best applies to Josh or to Ellie. They're going to raise the shoe that applies to the right person. So Ellie is the yellow shoe, those are her nice yellow feelers, and Josh is the black van, those are his shoes. So whichever shoe they raise, if they match, then we'll leave them alone, and if they get it wrong, then we're going to chuck flour at them. But don't worry, because then afterwards, when we run out of flour, we're going to rinse the flour off with water if they get it wrong, so it's fine. So it'll be all good. Excellent, you guys looking forward to it?
Yeah.
Let's play Socially Distant Couples Challenge. Okay, question number 1. Who is the best cook? Oh, no, you got that one right. Who's the best driver? Oh, straight away, that's a problem. Deary me.
There's no way you're the best driver.
I'm going to get grey there, Josh.
Oh, that was enough.
Excellent. Who is the best dancer?
I think.
Oh, yes. Who is the messiest? Doing well so far. Who has the best dress sense? Well, they obviously know each other quite well. How long have you guys been going out for?
Over a year.
Just over a year.
Yeah.
Excellent. You're looking quite grey there, Ellie. With a grand haircut. Who stays up later generally? They're doing very well, aren't they? Who would win in a 100-metre race? Oh, yes. Weren't sure about that one. Who takes longer to get ready? Oh, surprising. Ellie said you, Josh.
Really?
Yeah, because unless I'm doing makeup, but if I'm not wearing
Right
makeup,
down.
then I'm quicker.
I don't believe that.
Who is more stubborn? Oh, they both said themselves. Probably in order to not get yourself in trouble with the other one. You'd rather take the flour than the wrath of the other person.
Oh, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that.
Snowing. Right in the ear. It's alright, we'll rinse it out after. We're almost out of flour. Who could drink a pint of water quicker? Oh yeah, you got it. Who needs more attention? Sand submission. True. Who is most likely to star in a viral internet video? Oh yeah. Who burps more? Who's most likely to get lost? Oh, sorry. We're pretty much. This is the last one for the flour. So,
Are you joking?
so don't worry. We'll give you a rinse off now.
What? No.
Okay.
Can't
Who spends longer on their phone? Gosh. Oh yeah, got that one. Who would last longer on a desert island? Oh, sorry, that's incorrect.
No, Joshua, are you joking?
I think we need to crank that up a bit, don't we?
Oh.
There we go. Who is clumsiest? Oh no, I'm afraid that's wrong again. Who's more dramatic? Correct. Who has a better taste in music?
Oh, well done.
Yeah. Who's most likely to cry when watching a film?
I just had crying. I was like, yes.
Who has the last word in every argument? Or most arguments? Ellie. Who is most likely to become famous? I'm afraid that's wrong. Give him a good rinsing.
No.
A bit more. Right. Well done, that was Socially Distanced Couples Challenge. Join us again for another episode when we can find some more, if we can find some more willing volunteers. Okay, bye.
Oh, I'm still not sure I've got all the flour out of my hair. So hopefully soon I might be able to hear again.
Yeah.
But the fact that Ellie believes she's a better driver than me is a bunch of hogwash.
No, it's true.
There's no way. No way.
So there's still some contention over some of those decisions that were made there, but you know, hopefully we'll get through it. So that was us. That was hopefully you know a bit more about us now. And but now we're going to go to our team's favourite nincompoop, David Parsons. He's going to be giving us a little bit of a talk, a little bit of a message. As you know, we're Christians, and so we're going to give a little bit of a message now for 5 minutes, and then we'll be back for more mayhem.
In the Bible, Jesus tells this amazing story, and it's about this guy who is famous in his town for throwing the absolute best house parties. And everyone in the town wants to go to it, and they know they're going to have a great time. And one morning he wakes up after one of these house parties, but he's met by the bad news that he has spent absolutely all of his money. That he has rented like the best house with a pool to throw the parties, the best entertainment, drinks, clothes, everything, and now he is totally broke. And this is really bad news for him because he doesn't have a job, he hasn't earned his money by working. He got his money back home from his family, where he went to his dad and he said, "Dad, one day you're going to leave me loads of inheritance when you die, but I don't want to wait that long. I want it now." Pretty brutal. But the dad says yes anyway, and he gives it to him, and the son travels far away to live this lifestyle. But now he has spent all that money. Now, because he's run out of money, he finds himself having to find a job. But the only job going in his town is feeding the pigs. So after a while of feeding them and earning pretty much no money, he realizes that, wait a second, back home with my family, with my dad, even the servants live better than this. They at least had enough money to eat and to survive, so maybe I should stop this and head back home. I know they won't accept me back into the family, but maybe I can just get a job as a servant and it would still be better than being here. And so he heads on the long journey home, rehearsing his apology and how he's going to convince his dad to let him be a servant. But before he makes it back, his dad sees him from a long way off, and he jumps up and runs towards his son. Now, as he gets to him, the son starts his apology and starts saying how he's not worthy to be welcomed back, but he's willing to work as a servant for his dad. But his dad is not even listening. He is so excited and overjoyed to have his son back. He is telling everyone, saying, "My son is home, he is lost, but now he is found." And he gets his servants and he says to them, "Look, get the best clothes we've got, give him new shoes, and start preparing, because today we're going to throw a massive party and celebrate, because my son, part of our family, is home." And that night, the son gets to experience a party that was way better than all the ones he had in his whole life, because he's been accepted back as part of the family. I love this story that Jesus tells so much, because through it he is showing us that absolutely everyone, all of us including you, are accepted by God, and that he is ready and willing to have us as part of his family and to forgive us for everything we've done. Sadly, so many of us have come to believe that he is a harsh or critical God who is wanting to judge us for the things that we've done wrong. But through this story of the lost son, Jesus shows us that God is a loving father who so wants us as part of his family, who loves us so much, who wants to forgive us for all that we've done, and who wants to give us a new plan and purpose as part of his family. And if that's something that you haven't heard before or you're really interested in, then please do get in contact, 'cause we would so love to chat and pray with you more about that, so let us know.
Hey, we just wanted a bit of bramble. Bramble?
Yeah.
Bramble?
Oh, well, those pigs, so cute. And it is true, it's a really important message. God does want to be a part of your life, and God is having a party. When you say that you want to be part of God's life, he is throwing the biggest COVID-safe party in the world. And I just want to remind you guys, as we're going through this live stream, to be listening out for those words on your word search, to be finding the letters in bold, and to be trying to find the master word, which will earn you one of these prizes. So just make sure that you keep listening. So now we're going to go to the scores, and we're going to see which teams are currently taking the lead and which ones are lagging behind. So, right, so in 4th place we have the North. I'm really sorry, Nick. Oh no. You're on 250 points. In 3rd place we have the West with 350 points.
Then we have the East with 640 points. And finally we have the South with an amazing 700 points.
Amazing, well done, Jack. We have just been asked in the chat, as soon as you have the word, you do say it. So as soon as you think you know the master word, please put it in the chat, and if it's the right word, then we will give you the prize. How exciting. But yes, the South are currently in the lead, which means Jack currently has control of who will have to deal with the forfeit at the end. So what's our next challenge, Josh?
So our next challenge is a bit hard to explain, but it involves a glass and some water, and you just have to watch it to see what it is.
It involves people getting a bit soggy.
People do get soggy, but let's see who earns their team some more points.
Dogginess occurring. Well done. Are they going to get it? Oh, you're going to get a wet nose. I would imagine that noses are get wet in this experiment. Go on. Had to get Elijah involved. Amazing. So if you're representing the East, make sure you're writing it in the chat. So now we are going to look at the South. What have the South got? This is Zeph and Daniel. Well done, Zeph. Amazing. So we're going to the north now. North, this is Emmy and Nick. So if you want to support Emmy and Nick, put that in the chat. Very controlled. You can tell Nick really doesn't want to lose. Amazing.
That's cheating in the chat.
It's not cheating.
Just slapping.
I just needed help. And finally, oh, is that it? Have you done everyone? Okay, amazing. Cool. Yeah. So we now need to give out scores. So if you think your team did the best, then put it in the chat and we will see who we think has done the best in this challenge.
At the moment, there seems to be a lot of votes for the East.
The East, they really think that that Enzo and Elijah, although we did see some fails beforehand, so if there was fails included, should they get the 4 points? Who knows?
We've got a few
to the
south, but it seems to be a lot for the East.
Oh, we've got one for the West. Ah, there. Well, I think we're going to go for, I'm going to give 500 points to the West because I think they did the best job personally. So we're going to give 500 points to the West. We're going to give 250 points to Sway with Zeph and Nathaniel, so that's the South. And we're going to give 100 points to Ride with Enzo and Elijah and Erin, who was involved in some of the fails. I'm sorry, North, you're going to have to pick up your act here. Ooh. Nick.
At this rate, they're going for the low.
They're going for the low scores. It's amazing. So next we are going to do our next challenge, which was a bit of a difficult one. It's called the Fizzy Belt Challenge, and it involves putting a fizzy belt in your mouth and eating it as fast as possible. Now, these fizzy belts weren't as big as we were expecting. They were tiddlers. It's fine. It's very fast. You just have to keep an eye out. So you'll be seeing them played side by side, and we will see who eats their belt the fastest. Clearly, Salome smashed it out of the park for the North. So 500 points flat. Amazing.
Big
Nick,
win for the North.
you could be clawing it back here. So 500 points. And then I think it was, who was it next? The South, I think, hopefully. Yeah. South was 250 points. And we have the, I didn't see it. Who was third? North. South, East with 100 points, and the West, you got 0 points there. Wow.
Oh, we're sorry,
you're gonna have to pick it up here.
Oh.
Right, so now we're going to, I believe there's a thing that we don't really know what we're doing. So I believe Ian Peters is going to come in and do something, which is exciting. Express me a So, you want to hold this? I think this is the prize. The chocolate is the prize. So I've been given an envelope which says Presenter Wars Battle 1. I think this is going to become a bit of a series. So presumably I have to open the envelope here, which could be embarrassing because I have been known to be rubbish with envelopes. So let us find out.
Oh.
Right, okay. Presenter Wars Battle 1. You are no longer allowed to use the words yes or no from now on. The first one to slip up is the loser, and the other one wins the chocolate bar. Go! Josh, do you think you're going to win this challenge?
Maybe.
I thought I'd get to get away straight away.
It was a good try, wasn't
it? Awesome. Okay, so that's the challenge. Me and Josh are no longer allowed to use these words, which I now
Let's
can't
see how
say
long
again.
we can last.
So, this has added a whole new layer to the situation.
It could become very interesting.
Just so you know, we have now used all of the words in the word search for the 6 words that you needed to listen. So if you haven't figured them out, maybe read the words again, see if we've said any of them, have a think back, hopefully you've been paying attention, and look at all the 6 bold letters in those words and try and come up with the new word, the master word, so to speak. And there may be a clue in our background, so maybe you need to look around the scene, see what you can see. But for now, we are going to go back to our team challenges, and we are going to start with a viral video challenge. Dun, dun, dun. So we asked 4 of you lovely lot to send us in viral videos, and now let's have a look and see who has the best one.
Chicken wing, chicken wing, chicken wing, chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni, chicken and macaroni, chillin' with the homies, chillin' with the homies.
I get overwhelmed so easily. My anxiety creates anxiety, makes it hard to breathe. What's going over me feels like I'm somebody else.
This is the East.
I get overwhelmed.
Rook. That one was a little bit creepy, but very well done. I love that one. So that was for the north. And for the south, we have Mariella. So let's see. Amazing. Now, Josh, I have to say, I think the West did the best there with Sam.
I enjoyed the West as well.
Mario, love it. So I think we're going to give the West 500 points.
I think that's a good idea.
Okay, so the West 500 points. Now I am going to give Hannah and Maisie 250 points for the North, and then for the East, right? Brooke, terrifying, 100 points. Loved it. Well done. And thank you for everyone who has contributed to those scores. We will hopefully see the scores in a bit, but first we are going to show you a fun little video which I made of me creating the forfeit. So as you know, we've been adding up the scores all evening, and hopefully we're now going to see a video which is me making a smoothie. Now the smoothie in question is the forfeit for the challenge. So whoever wins this challenge, wins the evening, will be able to pick who has to have this disgusting smoothie. And you will see how disgusting it is with this next video. So let's run the video.
Right, so as we're making this smoothie for one of our loser contestants to drink, I'm thinking we need to make it as gross as possible so it's an adequate punishment, right? And I think there's 3 factors to this. 1, variety of ingredients. We need salty, we need spicy, we need sweet, we need sour, we need everything in one, so you can't enjoy it. You can't enjoy any one factor because it's all messed up. 2, we need bits. Now, I don't know whether when you drink orange juice, you're a pork kind of person or a smooth kind of person, but I think most people are a smooth kind of person. So we want to put some pulp in there. We want bitty bits. We don't want it to be a smooth journey down the throat. No, we want it to be disgusting. So that's number 2. Number 3 is that we want it thick. We don't want it watery. We don't want it gliding down the throat. Nay, 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 nay. We want thick sludge having to be actively swallowed, right? It's going to be gross, it's going to be delightful. Let us find our ingredients. Okay, so here is my current working theory. So, to start off with, we have some blackcurrant jelly because we want to start off nice, we want to start off sweet. And then we're going to move on to some tomato puree. Right, we've already got the savoury, we've already got the sweet, we're doing well. So next, we're going to add some Marmite, classically disgusting, especially with these other things. So then we're going to add some chilli powder, because you've got to make it a bit of spice, you've got to have a bit of fun. Good times. Next we have jalapenos, and I know what you're thinking. Ellie, we've just added chili. Why do we also need jalapenos? Well, my friend, because with this we will have chunks of chili as well as the flavour of chili. Delightful. So next we're going to add some soy sauce, add some salt to the mixture. Now, the next things are purely for texture business. So, mince pies, because I know that some people don't like raisins on with the contestants. So these, we're going to have chunky bits of raisins in there. It'll be gross. Love that. A bit of chicken, a bit of cooked chicken, because the texture of blended meat is disgusting. And then to thicken it all up, flour. I have chucked it all into this pot. I gave it a bit of a blend. We stirred it with the spoon. We've added some more chunky chicken bits, raisin bits, jalapeno bits in. Stirred it up. Put some flour into it to thicken it. This isn't a smoothie, this is just, it's gross. But it's vaguely liquefied, so it can count as a smoothie. So now I'm going to put it in these pots and send it off to the competitors to drink. So what we've made is, well, a mess. But also, we have made this delightful smoothie. If I just open this and give you a little look, it's pretty grim. It's pretty grim. I'm glad I don't have to drink it. It smells like baby sick. But we will hand over to the contestants so they can get a good whiff of it and you can see what they're going to have to deal with.
That looks truly disgusting. I really wouldn't want to be the person who has to drink that. Did you enjoy yourself?
I did. I probably enjoyed myself a little bit too much. I nearly said one of the forbidden words then. That was exciting.
I nearly called you. Nearly.
You did. So we're going to now run through, because no one has put in the magic word, the master word yet, into the comments.
No, it's there in the chat.
Yeah.
Is it in the chat? Pinata.
Who got it?
Sean Evans.
Sean Evans?
I think that's the first one.
Amazing. Sean! So, Sean, incredible. 10 out of 10. You will be winning a prize. This lovely. Let me remind you what you've won. You have won this. Doesn't that look amazing? That's amazing. So, what we are now going to do is we are going to do our final challenge. We're going to bring our guys back on Zoom and we are going to give them one last challenge. Now, we're going to just see the scores first, hopefully, so they know who's in the lead, they know what the situation is. Okay, so at the moment in the lead we have the West White on 1,350.
Woo, come on,
then
yes.
the South with 1,200.
We then have the North with 1,000, clawing their way back up. And finally, we have the East with 940 points.
But it is all to play for in this final round. So
Just like to point out quickly that the scoring is not entirely and has not been entirely accurate.
I have to say, if Chris keeps talking, he will get minus points. And therefore, if you want him to talk, make sure that you put in the group chat, Chris, stop. So, what we're going to do now is a lip reading round. Now, you may have seen us do this in a previous RSTV live stream, and we're going to do 2 rounds. So, everyone on the Zoom call will have a chance to read my lips once and a chance to read Josh's lip once, so there is no unfairness. So, I'm just going to get our sentences up so we can see what we're doing, and we are going to go round. So, I'm going to start off with Jack. So, if Jack comes to the front, then I'm going to say something. So Jack, the aim of the game is you need to mute yourself, mute your speakers even, so you can't hear me anymore. Because if you can hear me, that is definitely cheating, because I'll be saying the words out loud and you have to guess what I'm saying. Okay?
Okay. So I mute the speakers now?
Yes, so mute your speakers. unfortunately, Jack doesn't know what's going on now. So Jack, let's go. Okay, so the barnyard animals are sleeping with the flamingos.
I actually missed the start because I had to fiddle around with my settings. Am I allowed a redo? Because I had a thing over your face.
That is fine. Did you hear what we said?
I don't know what you're saying, but.
Cool. Okay. Okay. The barnyard animals are.
The something has put
the
something with
flamingos.
the flamingo.
Okay. The barnyard animals are sleeping with the flamingos.
The flamingo has put salami with other flamingos.
That's pretty good.
Okay, so turn us back up, Jack, so you can hear us. Okay, Jack, can you hear us again?
Am I allowed to turn my speakers up? Yeah. Cool.
Okay, amazing. So I actually said the barnyard animals are sleeping with the flamingos, but you got flamingos, you got with the, I can see salami from barnyard, amazing. So we're going to give you, I'd say 300 points to Jack for that. Amazing.
Thank you very much.
So Josh, who are you going to lip read to now?
I am going to lip read to. Who am I going to?
You can do it to Chris.
I'm going to do Chris. I think Chris would be fun. So, Chris, are you ready?
Oh, he's a bit of a disadvantage. Josh has got a beard.
So unmute yourself.
Chris, you're mute.
Chris?
I'm ready. I'm ready. I can't hear
You
you.
ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Good.
Yeah. Okay, do you want to turn your volume down, Chris? Okay, you ready? I like when you sniff your dog's feet. I like.
You gotta move your lips.
I like when you sniff your dog's meat. Feet.
What? I have no clue whatsoever. I'm something. Is he just moving his lips? He's not actually saying anything, is he?
Go on, say it.
Try again.
Okay.
Try again.
We'll do it one last time. Okay, try.
You're laughing too much.
I am.
Right.
I like when you sniff your dog's feet.
I whistled myself down the something.
Turn yourself back on. Okay, so that was funny. Mistakes were made.
Let's be honest, Josh wasn't saying anything, he was just going.
That's fine. No, to be fair, okay, you will all get one chance with me. Right, you all get one chance with me and one chance with Josh, so it's fine. Your turn will come. He did, in fact, say, I like it when you smell your dog's feet. So I'm going to say, I'm going to give you 100 points for Josh's mishaps, and because you nearly were nearly there. So I am now going to go for Faye. So Faye, mute yourself. Let's go.
Okay, gone. You're gone.
When baking carrot cake, you must include a pinch of salt.
This is so hard. I think the first two words were maybe baked beans. Can you do it really slowly, bit by bit?
When baking a
Something beans
carrot cake,
have got
you must include a pinch of salt.
And pictures of
salt.
Trees. I have no idea.
Are we back up?
Was I close?
Okay. No, but you sort of nearly got some of the words. It was when baking carrot cake, you must include a pinch of salt. Difficult, but you got bake. You got some stuff nearly there. So I reckon Faye, 100 points. Well done.
Thanks, Ellie.
Josh, Nick, go for it.
Nick. Okay, you ready, Nick?
Come on, Nick.
Turn your volume down, Nick.
Okay,
Hang on. I'm just turning it off. I'm trying to turn the volume right down.
just give us
Oh,
a
why can't I
thumbs
turn
up
it
when
on?
you're ready.
Hang on. I can't seem to turn you right off. I don't know
Oh,
what.
just gonna listen in. Just put your fingers in your ears, brother.
All right.
Right.
I'll sit really far away.
What? Stick.
Right, just go for it.
Okay. Okay. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
There's an apple under the stairs.
Ooh, that was quite close.
Okay, turn your volume back up. Right, it was in fact Who Lives in a Pineapple Under the Sea. Apologise to everyone for Josh's lip syncing abilities.
To be fair, I
We
warned
knew.
them at the start they would be bad.
So I reckon Nick gets 150 points for that because I think he did well. So we move. So now we're going to do another round with all of you, but you'll get the opposite person. So we'll see. So we'll go around the same order. So if you want to do Jack now,
Yeah.
Josh. So Jack, mute yourself. Well, the speakers. Don't mute yourself.
Okay, so we ready,
Okay.
Jack?
Yeah.
Okay. So, a zebra broke the lines on a zebra crossing. A zebra broke the lines on a zebra crossing.
Something broke the glass with someone else.
Ooh, okay. Jack, turn your speakers up. That wasn't too bad. A zebra broke the lines on a zebra crossing, but you got that something broke a something on a something. So amazing. I reckon Jack gets 200 points for that. This is quite arbitrary at this point, but Jack gets 200 points. Amazing. So now, who went next? Chris. Chris, step up to the plate.
You've just
You
admitted
have
the
now-
scoring is arbitrary, so should I even bother?
Wow. No, you shouldn't. Everyone else should. Okay, so are you
Watching
ready?
closely, let me tell you all. Right, not too fast. Yeah, I can't hear anything.
Robust guinea pigs
Robert,
are my favourite
guinea pigs,
rodents.
my favourite. Roasted.
That's good.
Robert's guinea pigs are my
My-
favourite roasted. My
Robust guinea pigs
Robert,
are
guinea pigs.
my favourite rodents.
are my favourite roasted. No?
Okay, that was the best so far. Well done. Robust guinea pigs are my favourite rodents. 500 points to the east.
Oh,
Well done. 500 points. Incredible. That was
a
quite a
game
difficult
changer.
one. That was quite a difficult one. Right, Josh, you have now got
Faye.
Faye. Faye?
Okay.
Correct, yes, Faye.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Speak.
Okay. Okay, I'm turning my sound off now.
Okay. Be a man, you must be swift as a coursing river. Be a man, you must be swift as a coursing river.
Oh, I don't know. Can you just do the start? Do the first bit.
Be a man,
Why are we?
you must be.
Why are we
swift.
doing this game?
Oh my.
I don't know. I'm turning my sound up.
Okay. It was be a man, you must be swift as a coursing river.
Now,
That was
that's a
quite
Mulan
hard
reference.
one.
So if you know Mulan, you might have got that one. Do you know Mulan, Faye?
I've never seen the film actually. No, I'm
That
glad-
might have been a struggle. I do apologise. I'm going to say Faye gets 20 points because that was...
It was a mean one.
Okay, so now we're going to have Nick. Now, Nick, I do have to preface this with Emmy picked this one, so hopefully you
Okay.
know it. Okay,
Let me
so
turn
turn
this
your
right
volume
down.
right down and give me a thumbs up. Bees will buzz, kids will blow dandelion fuzz.
Bees in the bus go down the lion's face.
Bees will buzz, kids will blow dandelion fuzz.
Bees will bite. Something will go down the lion's foot.
That's fair, that's fair. Turn your volume back up.
I'm
I'm going to say Nick gets 400 points for that. That was good. It was bees will buzz, kids will blow dandelion fuzz, which is an Olaf reference from the first Frozen movie. So that was pretty good. Difficult one again. So that is the end of our scoring. So we're going to put the scores up and we will see who has won. Okay, amazing. So our winners today is the South, Jack.
Yes, come on.
Amazing. So Jack is now in control of the situation. So as you can see, it was Nick with the North who came in second, Chris with the East in third, and Faye with the West last. However, this does not mean that Faye gets the forfeit. Not at all, because Jack gets to pick as the winner who has the forfeit. So Jack, I want you to put your thinking caps on. I know you don't know a couple of these people, but don't let that stop you from being horrible. So go for it.
I've got to say, congratulations to Nick for the comeback.
Nick, you're picking Nick.
No, as in Nick had a great comeback. Because he had like
Nick.
50 points at the start.
Yes, he did. He did.
Lots of votes for Nick in the chat, just saying.
There's also votes for Chris.
Yeah, there are votes for lots of people, Jack.
Why the hell?
No one begrudges you this moment. Go for it. Do whatever you feel you need to do.
I think
that most likely to bring it back up.
Can we get Chris muted?
I think that there is only one person on this call who has savagely done some deeds in the last event and actually on screen in this event, and I'm sure that our two presenters will be very happy when I reveal that the person I would like to watch drink the lovely concoction, which I'm looking forward to not drink, will be Mr. Chris Redcliffe. Yes.
Thank you very much.
We will hear absolutely nothing from Chris on this topic. You might have to turn your background off, Chris, so we can see this.
One sec.
Chris looks worried. He doesn't look
Don't
happy.
worry. Down the hat.
Right, so Chris, can you just show us your glass, please?
There it is.
That is a delightful smoothie. So Chris, whenever you feel ready, you might want to say a prayer first, just go for it.
It's going to come out. I have to spoon it.
You have to spin. Do what you need to do to get through this, Chris.
My children said no, Chris. Oh, just in case.
Oh yes, go on.
Oh, down the hatch.
Go on, Chris. Good man. Go on. What have you got?
Oh, he's chewing.
I'm not chewing.
Just watching it makes me gag.
That does not look pleasant.
Oh, Chrissy, don't chew it, mate. Just swallow. Just swallow. Go on.
It's too lumpy. All the
Good man,
flavors of chicken.
son.
Good on you, son.
Raisins, raisins and stuff.
You're doing well. You are doing well.
Yeah, Chrissy. That's done, isn't it? That's done, isn't it? Oh, I'll need a little more.
Yeah, okay,
Go on,
Chris. I'm
Chris.
going to say that's done. Oh,
Ooh,
you did
wow.
amazing. Well done.
Happy
Everyone
birthday.
give it up for Chris. Little round of applause. Oh, well, thank you all for competing. Well done, Jack. Amazing. Well done, Sam. Well done to everyone who was involved in those challenges. You did amazing. And thank you to you guys. We'll see you soon. Bye, soon, guys.
Bye.
And for you lot on the chat watching us on YouTube, we have some celebrations to do because this indeed is a house party. So we have got some birthday celebrations, and today's birthday is in fact Sam from the West White's birthday. So everyone put happy birthday Sam in the YouTube chat because I know he's excited. He is really, really old now. So happy birthday Sam. And in honour of it being your birthday, and in honour of the key word of the day being pinata, we have indeed had a pinata in the corner this whole day. Now, for this is an opportunity to win the second prize. So Sean has already won the first prize, but we have a second prize, as you can see. And so what we want to do is I'm about to put this over my eyes so I can't see and beat this pinata. And I want you to all put in the YouTube chat how long you think it will take me to beat it until stuff comes out. So I want you to put your guesses in the chat, and whoever's closest to the actual time will win the second prize. So that's amazing. So I'm hoping behind the camera we have a timer going. We'll see how long it takes me to beat this pinata. Josh is in control of the pinata, so if it does weird things, then it does weird things. Where's my bat? Oh, there is my bat.
30 seconds. We need some precise answers, people.
We do need precise answers, because if two people have said 30 seconds, then tough luck, you can't get the prize. So you have to put it in a hat, it will be a guessing game. So yeah, make sure you put your answers in the thing. 20 to 30 seconds will not cut it, we need a more precise answer than that. So I'm about to put this hood up, and Ian will give me a 3, 2, 1, and I will start swinging. And I will only swing in this direction. Yeah. Okay, tell me when you're ready to go.
3, 2, 1, go!
The sweets have come out. We have fruitellas, we have bueno bars, delightful. Oh, was the bat going in and out of existence? That's exciting.
That was 27.68 seconds, which is exactly what John Bartholomew has put. 27.68 seconds.
Wow, John Bartholomew, congratulations. You have won our second prize of the evening. That will get to you. So, well done to our two winners of the evening, Sean and John. Congratulations.
Welcome. Welcome, well done.
It's Maddie. It's Maddie Bartholomew.
Oh, Maddie.
We reckon it's Maddie.
Okay, amazing. So whether that's Maddie, John, the Bartholomew that has indeed guessed that time, well done. We will be getting that prize for you. And thank you for all joining us today.
We hope you've enjoyed tonight. We'll be back soon with another vibe, so keep looking at our Instagram and Facebook. We'll be updating you soon when the next one is coming up.
And remember, there's always stuff going on. There's always weekly groups. Just talk to us on Instagram, talk to your RS2 leader, whatever you need. We will be in contact with you, and we hope to see you again for another thrilling extravaganza of an evening. So yeah, thank you for joining.
Take care.